Yo, what is up? I am dealing with a little bit of a migraine today, so not necessarily the most fun times, but we push on. So the idea for today is that I'm gonna play a few games and we'll see how it goes. But I definitely want to do the deep dive thing today, and we'll see how long that takes me. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be long, maybe an hour or so. So we'll play a few games. I still want to be testing out Graves and Varus, so maybe a different build for Graves. Bring the build. I'll try the lethality build. I don't know what's good to ban. I'm just gonna ban this. Hopefully the music's not too loud. It should be fine. Yeah, I woke up with a fucking nagging migraine. Popped the Panadol and we is good for now. Hopefully I don't need another one. I still have to learn how to play this guy, dude. This is the fleet footwork build. Maybe I'll try going for this. We'll try this. Because we tried the other build yesterday, it was alright. I don't know what I was doing though for the most part. Gnar. Dude, Ambessa, I don't know how people hit her ult. It's like such a tiny line. It's long. Also, hopefully my internet holds up, because it's been having problems the entire morning. I can barely get any work done. I was like debating, should I stream? Should I work on some stuff? But like, if I'm not streaming tomorrow, then it's fine. So yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Gonna do work stuff and edit as well. Actually, since there's no LCK today, I mean, we'll see first. We'll see if I have time. They buy a pot as well. I have to remember to buy the pot, cause like playing Nocturne, you don't necessarily need it. It heals so much. Nobody here? Oh, nice. Thank you. Bro, hello. Oh, avert your eyes. I'm trying the lethality build. I also gotta remember that the bullets. Fuck this game. How do you hit many units at once then? I guess you just don't. I guess you're just mostly relying on the jungle pet. And your Q. Your W doesn't do damage, right? Yeah, W doesn't do damage, it only reduces sight range, so it's basically a Nocturne ult in a tiny AoE. But I guess it only affects... Yeah, it only affects enemies, it doesn't really affect your allies. I thought it would be something like, oh, bottom. I thought it would be like... if you do hit your allies with it as well, they disappear for a bit. That would be nice. I do have some work shit that I need to do, but I think I can put that off until tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll definitely be taking a break. But I do want to get the Matchfix deep dive thing down today. And I don't think we'll have time for it, but I also kinda want to finish another Reckless documentary, because I think the previous one that I watched was not super, like, it's not super informative, it's just not the whole thing. Right? I don't really get to see what happens after, and it's like that documentary was 7 years ago, I think. Yeah, so that's pretty much it then. You have to hit the big units and then rely on the jungle pets to finish it off. Smokescreen doesn't act how Iron Bush does. How? I don't even know what Iron Bush does. It's a bush, right? Smokescreen is only for those inside the smoke, yeah. And it only affects enemies. It doesn't do anything for allies. Iron Bush is a regular bush, right? Or is it anything different? Does it do anything for people who are in the bush? Artificial walls? How? Like a good Ivern probably fucks Nocturne up. if you're putting brushes near team fights and your ADC can just hide inside it. But what do you mean by artificial walls? Because as far as I know, you can walk into it regardless, right? If you're enemies. Not sure though. I haven't seen too many Ivans. Only point something of players know that Ivan can do that. Yeah, I haven't ever seen it, so I can't say. Heimerdinger Donger. What is this furry ass team, bro? Heimerdinger, Ziggs, and Teemo. Meanwhile, my team is like a isekai harem. A dude, 3 chicks, and his pet. And the pet also turns out to be, you know... You can walk on it, it's just a bush. You can't see past the other side of the bush, but it's still walkable. Yeah, so... How does it turn into a wall then? That's weird. Plus, if it's like a point something % of players who play that champ only know it, it's very niche. I don't think it's too much you gotta worry about then. Oh, vision wall. You can't see past the other side. It's gonna be a tough lane, so I think Blade. Here was my build again? I forgot. Lethality build. Yomu. Yeah, vision wall. That's different from a a regular wall. So if you put it here and I'm back here, Nocturne can't see me?
Spite drives me and drains us.
I gotta hit them with a skew. That shit hurt. I guess the best usage is I gotta wait for Mana Band and Arcane Comet at the same time. But I can also just Q them. Ya motherfucker. Worth? I am getting out of here. I am getting out of here. I should have definitely played safe when Morgana wasn't here. Now I need to chill. Bro, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? I can't stay here.
My hosts dwell on a humanity long gone. War must quiet my mind.
Hinder some auto attacks, but oh, could be cancelled.
My kin will scourge this world. We won't cower.
So wait, brushes? I mean, so I don't know how projectiles work exactly. So when they auto attack you, and the projectile is already on the way, and you're in a bush and they lose vision of you, does it still hit? I guess it still hits, right? It's only that if they are in mid animation and then they lose vision of you, then they can't hit. That's what I'm assuming. I mean, drag it out, then why are we in here? That's completely on purpose. Completely not accidental at all. If it's in the air, it can't be cancelled. So you're only cancelling the animation of the attack.
What unique ambitions you have, my sisters.
How the hell that hit?
An enemy has been slain.
An arrow should not question its purpose.
So close. I'm so dead. He has it. What does he have? Ignite. Oh, if only you rooted. If he waited for him to chase under tower and he rooted, I think that would have been a kill.
An ally has been slain.
I need not.
Has been slain.
Well, can't complain. Huh? Why so short?
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Your body will stain the earth.
Gay. How are you enjoying ADC experience? It's fine. Not fun when you're up against mages. This lane is not that bad, all things considered. It's a Teemo. Teemo is just annoying. I don't like Swain, but it is not the worst. I have seen a lot worse. I have laned with a Mel and a Vel'Koz once. And my god.
We've fallen so far, not far enough.
Brother, you're fine. I hate Teemo! I hate Teemo!
Slain an enemy.
I'm gone. But how much of that fight was I slowed for? Jesus.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, pretty much just trying to learn this champ. I've only had like a couple of games with him. But I mainly just play Jinx and Ashe. Also, at least I'm hitting my ults, which is nice.
A summoner has disconnected.
That's not nice. It's not nice at all. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good.
Drains us.
Ow! How does Guma ever snipe, dude?
Became my blight.
Bitch.
To kill. No, to defend.
7 Hondo. Uh-oh. Maybe I could have ulted there, but I don't know if it was necessary.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No heart binds me.
Maybe I could have ulted there as well.
Ally has been slain.
Wait, is that Riven just gone? That Riven's just gone. She owned the entire game and then she DC'd and it's over.
My hosts dwell on a humanity long gone.
An ally has been slain.
Well, nothing much we can do, I guess, this game. She owned and then she just disconnected and it's gone.
Double kill.
Okay.
Must quiet my mind.
That not very nice.
My kin scourge this world. You won't cower.
That not very nice. Oh yeah, boots exist as well. Fuck. Keep forgetting.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, if top is free, I might as well just go top the farm.
I faced terrors until I became one.
I thought he keeps saying I have faced terrorists until I became one.
Blood for my kin.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What do man? What is you doing?
I will
Enemy killing spree.
bury me.
Bro, is this Filipino internet or something? What is happening right now, man? Riven DC'd and then they DC'd?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Magai.
You have slain an enemy.
The earth reflects your torment.
What am I hitting?
An arrow should not question its course.
Not sure. Not safe. Not safe at all.
Your dwarves are gone, but my hatred
I think he's killable. Never mind, he's very killable. My creeps!
Has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Huh? Oh, so close! Okay, Greed, I'm out of here. Goodbye, sayonara. Don't come near me! I'm so dead. Why'd I fucking follow him? I don't know if I could have TP'd here. Maybe I could have. But I never really know the vision of this ledge thing. Combo was weird after ulting, but it worked? Yeah, I don't know.
An enemy is dominating.
This is like... I don't even have 5 games on this guy yet, so... Do I need this? I don't think I need this. But if I don't go for this, what do I go for? Let me check. The sword thing. What's the sword thing called? Pointy sword thing. Zerilda. Maybe I should have bought the other one first. Definitely should have bought the other one first. How fucked is she? How am I the one fucked? She left. Okay. Also gotta learn to press this. But I also don't really know when I should ever press it. Either when initiating or running away, I guess. Same as just using Ghost. I'm landing my ults at least. It's a lot better than the last couple of times I've played.
You dove into my prison, humans. Drown with me. Fight for refuge, for revenge.
Yeah, we're not getting shit done here, dude. 1450.
So far,
That guy did a shit. Maybe I should have kept pushing top instead. Since I know they were draking, probably should have. Have you tried Yunara yet? Not really. What? Oh, there's a turret. I didn't even see that shit. I've tried her kit, like I've demoed her, but I don't think I like her that much. She's weird. I prefer more brain dead champs, which is why I main Jinx and Ashe. The only thing I gotta worry about is hitting my ults, and that's pretty much it. And positioning as well, of course. I've also tried Sivir, but I don't think I vibe with her that much. Mostly because I don't know how you fight with her early. She's really strong late, but early... Can't say I enjoy it.
Death itself will not stop me.
I tried going Caitlyn for a bit, but... she's fine. Items out, might as well. I'm also too lazy to grind ranked right now, man.
A land of riddled bodies.
I get too bored too easily. I don't know how some streamers do it sometimes. They just play the same champ over and over again. Every single game. Like, I've been watching a lot of Peekaboo. And he's not necessarily a League streamer. But he's been grinding League and is in like Diamond 2 or Diamond 3 right now. And he plays Lucian every single game. I don't know how they do it. I will get so bored. So freaking bored. Yi is coming, I think. Get me out! Get me out! Fuck! Big ass sledge! If it was the small part of it, I can. What about Misfortune? She's nice. She's like the first champ everyone learns. So, she's okay. I don't know how you fight with her late. I think she's very strong early. Especially when you have your ult and you're able to combo with whoever the fuck else is able to CC. But I don't know how you play her late. It's the same as like a Jhin, I guess. What's the next item?
I am a weapon. What choice do I have?
Go for Bastion Breaker. I mean, we're losing this anyway. Might as well give it a shot.
Archers shoot to kill.
An ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Brother. Jin's like, I never know what you do with him besides his ult. I don't know how you go into fights with him. So it's the same as Misfortune, actually. It's like the exact same case. Damn. I also heard something about the skins being really good for some champs to the point where it makes playing them a lot easier. Aw. My dead.
Circled by your sins.
I don't know how true that is. Like the skin makes the champ smoother. Legit pay to win. That is such a weird looking bomb. What happened to my root? He could disjoint my root just by using his Q? That's ass.
My hosts dwell on a
Some of them are, but it's not a big difference. Legit pay to win, huh? If anything in Dota, the skins might sometimes cuck you. It's actually pay to lose sometimes, which is funny.
quiet my mind.
660, such a weird ass number.
My hands scourge this world. I faced terrors until I became one.
I just need one more wave. Please? Why are they dying? Okay, they're killing. Good. Oh, they're dying now. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I don't know his damage was this high. I thought at the very least I should have flashed. I should have flashed for sure. So why would I ever want to build Bastion Breaker? It seems like a hubris that is... Yeah, it just seems like it is a hubris. But you build it so late though. I do see the potential of this champ. It's just that I'm playing him really shitty. He's really different from the champs that I've been playing so far for sure. Just like, it's mostly just point and click. This guy, you gotta you gotta hit your skills. And I'm kinda in a position where I still suck with him. Even Twitch, right? Twitch feels so much easier to play compared to him. Because you don't gotta think, you just have to press Q, go behind people, press R and press E. And W if you need to slow. Observations? What the fuck am I looking at even? What is Big Walk? That's another one of these games. No friends, man. Can't play these games. Bro, I've been listening to the Besaid theme for like an hour. Jesus. I need... I'll test them out a few more times. So, one thing I am confused about, when would you ever go like this poke build versus a like the hitting build, the on-hit build? When would you wanna like switch? Okay, just throw more skills, basically. Yasuo is probably gonna block my R as well, right? With the windshield things, I gotta watch out for that. I don't know if he's able to block my E. He's definitely blocking my Q, but the AoE on the E, I don't know if it blocks that shit. Rakan is Bird Dude, right? The one that sticks to you, sticks to the allies. There's Twitch. There's Twitch and Rakan. Which can suck, because Twitch can go invis and Rakan can just join him. Lethality is good for pushing lanes that can harass and gain advantages. Mostly versus range comps that you can't come close anyway. So is the on-hit build good against tanks and melees and stuff like that? Are we a Varus main? No, I'm just trying the champ, man. Just because I'm playing different champs don't mean I'm maining them. I am in an exploration phase where I'm just trying to learn as many different champs as I can, because I'm a little bit sick of playing ranked, not gonna lie. And if I play ranked, it'll be the same 2 champs over and over again. Whereas I'm having a lot more fun learning these champs, as opposed to just spamming the ones I already know. Eventually, we'll go back to the grind, of course. I do want to make it to plat, if I can. But as of right now, I'm not in a hurry. DPS Varus is better versus close range comps versus tanky champs. So, exactly. That's what I'm understanding as well. Like for this lineup, it sucks, right? It absolutely sucks. Poke against this lineup is probably the best. DPS is a tiny bit better than Poke just power-wise. I haven't seen too many people play the DPS one yet, so I haven't seen how good it is. It's mostly this. And I think even Guma plays this, right? Yunara setup, if you're expanding your pool now, it's a fun one. I can try your next game. I'll have to look for a 3-minute guide as well, so
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I've demoed her, but I kind of forgot because it was like pretty early on. I think I'm a chill because Twitch. Having played Twitch, I kind of know what he wants to do. I don't think I should give a shit, right? I should not give a shit. Mine support is AFK. Mine support is AFK. Wait, is Twitch the voice that Kadro keeps mimicking?
A summoner has disconnected.
I faced terrors until I became one.
A summoner has reconnected.
Light drives me and drains us.
You're looking a little green.
An enemy has been slain.
Yes, please, I'm suffering.
Has been slain.
Maybe he's the Rat King. So I didn't know Twitch uses this voice. And he says, hello! And I think Kadro keeps saying, hola! Okay, let me look into it. Do I even have Yunara? El Expensivo! I have just enough. No discount. Do I have any? Hello there. So much skin, so little I play. We'll just hop into demo first, and I'll have to see the or I can just demo her straight. It's fine. Don't really think I need to watch the 3-minute video. General players who want the easy way, DPS needs more out of you than just throwing abilities. Poke is easier to play, easier to manage.
There
So
are countless people in this world.
close this.
Some of them are worth
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, hello.
Gotta read.
Had we met under more auspicious circumstances, perhaps we would
Crit strikes deal additional magic damage. 15 magic damage on hit. Attacking grants 1 unleash, 2 unleash for champs. Consumes 8 unleash for 5 seconds and gains 40% attack speed and deals additional 15 magic damage on hit. During this time, your attack spreads to nearby enemies. Is it the... It's kind of similar to Ash. Like you have to trigger that shit. So you get 2 per enemy. 2 per champ. Okay. Transcendent instantly activated for 15 seconds. I'm guessing it's the alt. Let's rip a prayer bead that deals... what happens if I do this? I guess it will proc the damage, but it won't. Slows by 99%. Fire the laser that deals 166 magic damage. Oh, it stays longer.
the sweet smell of
So if I'm just... Oh, it... Oh. Oh. Oh, that's the skill. Oh, okay. 30% move speed, increase to 45% when moving toward an enemy champion, so it's approach velocity, but on steroids. Dashes in a direction. Enters Transcendent State for 15 seconds, upgrading her basic abilities for the duration.
I recognize so little.
Dashes. So it's like... It's kinda similar to Sivir, but... You have a more useful kit for team fights, I guess. You also have a dash. But you are super alt reliant. Which is like exact same thing as Sivir. Oh, discretion, yeah, she's an asset is mobile without the slow and the CC. Little Temple. Let me see if that's what the guides use as well. Give me a sec. So I'll do like this is what they show on hit AD. Little Temple, Alacrity, Coup de Grace. After having used Cut Down, I don't see why I would ever want Coup de Grace. Like, Cut Down feels so much more useful in laning phase. Sudden Impact and Ultimate Hunter, that's different. That's what I use on Nocturne. Item build, attack speed boost. Attack speed boosts Yuntal first. Yuntal is always so hard to farm though. Yuntal Fiend Hunter, so that's the combo. Experimental Hexblade. Hexblade! So Hexblade or in Hexblade and then IE or Axiom Arc. Axiom Arc is like the alt cooldown reduction, right? Why did they change cooldown reduction to ability haste? Is it because they want to be special? They want to be different? You hit the attack speed cap when you ult, and you will delete people in an instant. So yeah, it's severe pretty much. A more mobile severe. Well, actually no. Well, severe's ult is move speed, so. Cut down is also fine. Coop is more for like champs that needs the kill for execute and resets. So really good for champs that needs the kill for executes and resets. I mean, I would say Jinx. Right? Jinx probably uses this a lot more because if you can ult into fights or whatever. But this is still like on laning phase, it's so much better. And against tanks, especially in team fights where you're fighting tanks. So I don't know. Like, this can definitely help execute faster, and you get your you go animal mode animal. This is hella different from the build that you have going on though. A lot of them just go Kraken Slayer first. Runans. I guess you go Yuntal because you have the money to. But 1300 gold in first base. I mean, if you get first blood, then yeah. But 1300 gold for a PF sword early is kind of impossible every game, I think. No one asked for CDR to change. If you only get the coup at 40%, they're basically dead at that point. Just to say Yunara's kind of weak. Yuntal attack speed passive is what gets you the attack speed cap when you ult. But it's not viable every game, right? The build. Just because you need to save so much money. Like, you definitely could. I can see it being really good. But a more consistent build is Kraken Slayer first then. But then Fiend Hunter, a lot of them go Runans as well. I forgot, when do you want to go Runans and when do you want to go Fiend Hunter? This is only for your ults. Oh, because it crits as well. Like, if it crits as well, then you do more damage, right? You do more magic damage. This is pretty good. I can see why you would combo this with Axiom Arc then. But wouldn't damage be a problem? There's so many items you need to build, especially if you need either of these, which you definitely do. Kraken Fiend IE every game almost. It's a case of Fiend or Runans, yeah. You kinda need the alt CD from Fiend. Oh, it gives ability haste as well. Yeah, I didn't see that. Buy Runans at 5, you don't have anything else. More of a fun one if you can afford to in a game, but it's hella fun. I can see it. It's like, I mean, Jhin and Ashe. I guess if you can go Yuntal is also pretty good, but I still almost always prefer Hex Optics. I can try it. The setup isn't too different from what I have, it's just these two. I think laning phase it's fine, right? I don't think I need to look at too much stuff. It's pretty basic. You just hit, and if you want to slow, you just throw this out. If you want to dodge, you just press this. If you want to farm, or damage them somehow, I just press this. You just hit creeps and then you press this.
A fate that I have not earned.
So it's very severe. It's very similar to severe. What is my number right now? 51 LP feels good, man. You live and die if you have ult. Dodging with your... yeah. So, pretty similar to Sivir. It's just that because Sivir is such a strange champ, I don't know how you fight with her early. I have to look at how some people team fight with her. But this champ, I think it's a lot easier. Although if you get jumped, you're still kinda dead. Which is the life of an ADC pretty much. Bro, this is 1 hour of the theme song. Alright, we'll play a few more games. And there's no LCK. Is there anything special today for LCK, or is there nothing right now? It's all the same. I use this anyway. So you're saying Ultimate Hunter and what was it? Is sudden impact? I didn't say first. Never want to see Nocturne ever if I'm playing ADC. Ultimate Hunter and do not go that second. I don't mind trying it. Sudden impact and ooh.
The time has come to prune the tree. Yeah, your entire kit is basically based off the ult. I mean, it's either this or like what, cashback and either triple tonic or the summoner spell haste thing. And what else is good? Nothing until Wednesday. Cool. So I do have time. I'll play like a couple more hours and then we'll get into the deep dive of the match fixing stuff, because literally just yesterday there's another match fixing scandal in Dota. Like, Aoi was here when we looked through the whole invited teams for TI, and we saw one of the teams had an empty spot, and it was empty for a reason. My god. Bone plating and overgrowth versus assassins. Gathering storm for late game. Proc sudden impact every 40 seconds if you're ulting on CD. It's too late to change now. It's fine, we'll try this out. If it doesn't work, then we'll change it. But yeah, there's There's a couple of fuckers I need to watch out for. Dude, literally just yesterday, man. At night, I opened the Dota subreddit and I saw 17-year-old prodigy, South American prodigy, banned for match fixing. What's crazy is he made it to TI. He was qualified for TI.
What an honor it is to make your acquaintance, child of the first lands.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Now he is forever fucked.
Minions have spawned.
Seems my time in exile was my only reprieve. And
What does Nico do again? Nico is the one that turns into creeps, right?
hungry.
What the hell is happening here? What in the flying fuck is what? Are we pro players now? What the hell? Jesus. God damn. Like what was it KT Rollster waiting for the Mundo invade and meanwhile
Clear mind.
he's just there reading the skills? Ow.
Shadows twist and turn, revealing glimpses of what is long.
So you have a time limit that you need to use it. Money, man.
You hide behind
The thing is, they're in LGD. LGD is like a super big org. That previously was a Chinese org, but then they transitioned to South America because they can't maintain the money that they're paying the people.
sorrow, hatred, longing, hope, all shaping my actions.
I don't actually know what I can do here.
Determination.
I don't actually know what I can do here. This is fucked. This is fucked. Just because of Nico's skill, this entire wave was fucked.
The roiling sky before I storm.
Oh, mother tip. What is she saying? What am I doing? I could have buried. My brain was lagging.
The time is now.
No Yun house. Not doable.
Myth is to culture.
I could have pressed either or and I think I would have lived.
They reveal what people have deemed
Maybe not Flash.
important.
If he was auto attacking me, then maybe not Flash. I should also press this. This is like Kaiser's E, right? It's similar.
To feel the sun's warmth, the sweet smell of freedom.
What the fuck?
The deep blue are paramount to every decision once made.
Lane is fucked. That's real?
Something sinister. Much has changed, but I do not understand why.
Music too loud? Might be a bit loud.
The long nowhere, with all roads open to me, I will freely chart my own path.
They always buy coal on Yunara. And yeah, it was a Chinese team, but they recently, I think in the past few months or so, switched to South America. Bruh.
I have fulfilled my destiny and been freed from the shackles of fear.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
No answers can satisfy me.
Get me out!
Been through harder training.
Attack speed. Bonus. Sure. I don't know which one's better. I think it's fine. Is there a Sile ass here? The ass of Sile?
Anyone real
Kind of insane shit is happening in my lane.
my fervor unbound.
That made me miss everything. Fuck these ignites, man.
All must be raised in equal measure if we are to achieve anything worthwhile.
Your co heals also on each bounces. Oh. Well, yeah. I can see why it's good. Nico supports needs to poke early to get lane prior using her high damage skills. Well,
I must seek the aspect of twilight.
I'm waiting.
Has not imprisoned the fallen ones, who now walk this world once more.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
With every
What is fucking happening? Jesus.
further from the place I once called home.
What a bloodbath of a game.
Each step since leaving the temple has been like moving through life as a stranger.
I can go buy my. Boots. What is this? Oh. Do you ever go for Omnivamp boots, or what boots do you go for here? Attack speed boots?
I recognize so little. At least this is a relatively peaceful one.
Has slain an enemy. Triple kill.
Okay.
Another branch pruned.
Let's go Fiend Hunters.
The temptation of power, the curse that if left unchecked, overpowers us all.
Yunara's ult is fun.
War of the false cause, a name that
Oh, when you ult, all your skills go on cooldown. How dead is he? I can't help you, brother. I can't help you. Never mind, I helped.
should have considered your actions.
Shut down.
Nice triple. I just pressed buttons. I am going Omnivamp. I don't know if it's good. I'm just going for it.
Shadows twist and turn, revealing glimpses of what is long since gone.
I think if I'm going Alacrity, might as well just go Omnivamp. Plus, if I'm hitting many targets at the same time... I mean, if Call applies the lifesteal to everything, then I might as well.
Balance is a calm fury, the roiling skies before a storm. Sorry. Long.
Okay, now I'm a little bit worried about Briar, but... should be fine. Immortal Shubo BT, don't know what the other guy suggests.
The Kimpu
Basically the Kraken and then Fiend Hunter. They suggest the Axiom Arc as well, but I don't really know if I want that.
Enemy killing spree. Has been slain.
Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy rampage.
Oh, it just full on activates for 15 seconds.
to feel the sun's warmth, the sweet smell of freedom.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I just need to be less conservative with my Q. I think that's pretty much it.
These tricks on my eyes.
Where's the Briar? Oh, he's dead as shit.
Ally has been slain.
Not sure if I should be farming here, but we do anyway.
Do not understand why.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I've closed the time.
Maybe I could have gotten her, but I don't know my limits, so I'm just being chillin'. If I had my Q, I would go for it.
I have when the eye is blinded and the heart falters, the fist must strike all the harder.
Should buy items, but
Is one I cannot accept.
Enemy double kill.
no. I should have flashed. Okay, at least he took the thing. Use normal Q, then use the first 15 seconds of Q. Yeah. Attack speed when you ult. Yeah, I mean, Fiend Hunter's already good. I think this is the general build
Patience.
that I'm going for here. I definitely like that my ult is off cooldown so much though. Feels like every single fight. So my ult is goodbye Zed, goodbye.
With every moment that passes, I am further from the place I once called home.
For sure that's the Zed. Die once, surrender. I want to out for this.
Double kill.
Come on, asshole. Oi, oi, oi.
I recognize so little. There will be time enough for coffee.
LDR. I don't think I need to give a shit about their healing. Cause, I mean, Briar heals and Silas heals.
Time. A silent
But if they don't hit,
destruction.
then they don't get to heal. Simple.
Formidable warriors.
Just kill them before they hit me. Also should buy blue wards. But I keep forgetting. Also, there's only in the farm right now.
Each step since leaving the temple has been like
My counter is how many seconds does Ultimate Hunter gives. I don't even know. Give me red buff. I'm just being chillin'. They're pushing top though. They are all pushing top though. I also gotta use my dashes correctly.
Is equally important as striking down the foe.
No one uses alt right after the CD.
An enemy has been slain.
I think my main thing is I need to have it on first. I was like never hitting creeps. So it's always kind of just usable, but I'm not using it. Not activating it, I mean, not activatable.
On my own. No answers can satisfy my curiosity.
Minute plus.
Could have been.
That scared me. Maybe we can go on him. We'll see why not. Never mind. Apparently we cannot go on them. What the fuck? What even happened? How did he solo 3 of us?
Your team has destroyed.
Okay. Nico solo killing Caitlyn. Jesus. Or is that? I don't even know if that was a solo kill. That was crazy though. One guy just soloing 3 of us.
Myth, culture, as confidence in life, they reveal what people have deemed most important.
Last Whisper logic? Armor pen. I don't know. Is this better? I mean, it's crit, but
The roiling sky before a storm.
like armor penetration is almost always constant damage, right? Crit is reliant on crit chance.
Indecision once
An enemy has been slain.
They're fucked, right? How fucked are they? That's the main thing.
An ally has been slain.
Eh. So we're running the fuck away. I don't know if that applies here, and I understand that it's champ specific. Last Whisper items choosing LDR or Mortal. LDR for Damash.
of what is long since
Mortal if I need to stop healing.
at twilight, the moon plays tricks on my eyes.
I also forgot Blue Wars again. Would be nice if I had Blue Wars now.
Much has changed, and I do not understand why. Not truly. Sorrow, hatred, longing, hope.
Not enough. I almost always buy Mortal. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I don't think either is bad. I just think if they're not healing that much, why would I even like give a shit about Mortal?
Has been slain. An ally has been slain. An
I have
enemy has
fulfilled
been
my
slain.
destiny and been freed from the shackles of fate.
How much I need? 500 more.
The freedom to come and go as I please. Never will I take it for granted.
Like I know Silas and Briar heals a lot. I'm not even sure what Urgot does.
To feel the sun's warmth, the sweet smell of freedom.
Okay, I'm porting back to buy Blue Wards after I get
Blinded and the heart falters.
after I get
Fight all the harder.
LDR. Why are they fighting now? Why are they fighting now? Please. Please. So danger.
Freely chart my own course.
That happened.
An enemy has been slain.
I can't go back now. Fuck, I can't go back now. Do I go back now? I can't.
Or stirs.
Why is Viego not here? He doesn't want to do this.
With every moment that passes, I am further from the place I once
We'll fish it out. Just fish it out, bro. Oh no. Oh, this sucks now. Oh, this sucks so bad now.
Ally has been slain.
How did that one guy get caught? Of all the people.
Time is best measured between meals.
Guess I'm going with BTs. Shield bow after for survivability. Shield bow or BT?
I so little.
Your team has has destroyed a turret. Your turret
The
has been
fate that I have
destroyed.
not earned is one I
An
cannot
enemy has been slain.
She's just dead, right?
It's arrogant to believe the kinfolk, anyone who lives with the passion of blood and pursuit of power. I wonder, what did they fight for?
Should we not do Baron? I think we should. I think there ain't no way we push right now. I also forgot to buy Blue Wars again, which is lovely.
All must be raised in equal measure if we are to achieve any
Shield bow.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. We gotta suddenly swap now.
The temptation of power, a curse that if left unchecked, overpowers us all.
Shield bow, then BT.
No answers can satisfy my curiosity. Could have been.
I'm being chillin' first because I don't know where the fuck everyone is. Yeah, Brian missed his ult. Yep, I waited.
An enemy has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
She's pretty easy, but this was a... This wasn't a super hard game and not a super hard lane as well, so... If I'm playing into mages, that's the true test. Lane didn't go particularly well, it's just the first fight around the dragon that went super well. But she's pretty... yeah, she's exactly like Sivir. She's like Sivir, but if Sivir can fight early. I do like this build. I think going LDR for Urgot was the call. Cause I don't care about their healings, like honestly. They can, as long as they don't get to hit, they don't get to heal. Meanwhile, Urgot is like such a fucking tanky motherfucker. It's hard to kill him. But after going LDRs, he just melts. That went very well, that went better than expected. One usual thing you do is when you're ahead, try to build some defensive items to minimize angles, since you would be ahead anyway. That is true. I get where you're coming from. But how defensive is too defensive? BTs and shield bow? I know BT doesn't necessarily isn't necessarily a defensive item, but still. Also, I don't think GA was bad that game though. Especially if I get hit by a Briar ult, but that Briar is never looking to ult me for some reason. You just find angles. Especially angles where they just couldn't see me at all. Also, I didn't remember that your W turns into a laser after after you ult. I'm still under the assumption that it was a slow. The way enemy played the team comp wasn't really how I envisioned it would pan out. Yeah, I expected to be targeted. I expected LeBlanc to jump on me, I expected Briar to jump on me, but it just never happened. They just kept going for the frontliners. GA was risk prevention against Caitlyn and Briar that game. Yeah, so I would buy GA if I know that Briar's targeting me, but she never did. He didn't care about my existence. Yeah, I get it. GA is not always good, but it's like if I'm just getting targeted by the Briar, it might be good. But for the most part, yeah, that Kaylee was never there as well, so I don't... I mean, regardless, if Briar's on top of me, and then my entire team's not there, or if I'm isolated, or they're dead, GA's useless anyway. It's only for cases where I am being isolated. But then again, she could also just kill me again if I'm isolated. Unless my team's able to get on top of her. Like, this is a GA game without enemy. Yeah. I just didn't go for it because they were not targeting me. It's like I didn't exist in their eyes until I do, and then they just disappear. Evelyn... Okay, it's time to avert your eyes. I am going full lethality build this game. Definitely not going hubris though. Do I want to go hubris? Do I want to try hubris? Hubris collector. I never do like you. What is this Ash skin, bro? It doesn't even look like Ash. Looks like a Death Knight. If enemy on noobs, you build a collector, doesn't matter, they will get one shot anyway. Maybe Umbro collector is better. Umbro collector. Meh, yeah, I can see it. Guess I'll go. I don't want to go hubris. I don't like that item. So I'm skipping hubris for Umbro collector, I guess. Umbro, whatever the fuck it's called. Umbro glaive. Umbro collector. Then LTRIE, something like that. Umbral first or Collective first? That's the issue.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Lucky.
I forgot to buy a pot. Shit.
Minions have spawned.
It'll go Umbral first.
Try me. Easy part.
That was so fast. Not sure if killable. I forgot about the range thing, man. Again. I have to be so near him to hit him.
An enemy has been slain.
Crit cloak.
An ally has been slain.
What the fuck?
Come on, touch me.
What's up?
An ally has been slain.
What was the point of that? Thousand though. Best way to counter a Graves gank in situation, just stand inside the waves and Graves can't do nothing. That do be making sense. Well, this Gwen is getting fucked in the ass. I just looked at what this lane is. I just saw this lane.
Reveal what is hidden.
Drag it out, drag it out. Buy boots. Fuck it.
Killing spree.
Mid is owning and top is not owning. Top is the complete opposite of owning. First version of Grace didn't have shotgun autos, it was just one normal projectile. I cannot help her. She is probably dead. Yep.
An ally has been slain.
That's not good. So how do I freaking isolate him though? I just don't think I'm going to.
An enemy has been slain.
What the fuck? That's so weird, man. I'm like clicking here and I'm trying to flash here, but it just never works. I feel like I always need to be like here. Then it works the best. I also don't know if it matters which way you're facing. Maybe it does. How dead is she? Well, you're gonna get chopped.
An ally
What the fuck is that silence? That silence is something else. I don't know he's silenced. Interesting. I think just farm and no care. Bottom lane's doing okay. But how do you even aim properly when you're trying to like gank? I guess the only way is to hit your W properly. What do you want?
Enemy double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Serrated Dirk again. Oh yeah, boots. Attack speed boot is definitely useless on this guy. Burger. A lot of AP. Your face doesn't matter. You flash where the cursor is.
Ally has been slain.
That was not good. That was so not good. The reload timer on this shit. I also knew he was gonna do that thing, but I fell for it anyway.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
They're dead as shit. No?
Enemy
They're dead that shit. Ain't no way I'm going for this. There's so many fuckers here.
A summoner has disconnected.
Jesus. Ain't no way we went for that. At least it's free. Ain't no way he goes for this. What the fuck? He just AFK? I want to go for Herald.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
How dead am I? I don't know how you kill that guy. I could have art. What is with the DCs today, dude? I played like what? 3-4 games on stream, there's 2 with DCs. Ain't no way we're going for Drake. It's draft pick, so don't care leaving. That's so ass. Not that I think Ash could have done anything, but still. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing this whole game. Not sure how I feel about this item on Graves.
Not sure how I feel about it. Well, yeah. I don't even know what the fuck we do against it. And he's not even that fat, too. He just has a fuck ton of damage. Strike Breaker and Yo move for the move speed when he spins, and then PD for the move speed when he spins as well. That's crazy. It's just his damage. You can use the E to reload one bullet, I know. One extra bullet is not gonna help me against him. This is a fucking miracle bullet. I think you can give me 10 bullets at the same time and I'll fire 10 bullets at the same time and he still won't die. Yeah, game was unplayable anyway. I'll get another chest. Sure. Kinda ugly. Legacy content. Encounter, y'all don't have armor yet? I don't even know what he does. That's the thing. I know he spins and his ult is an execute. That's pretty much it. One more game. I just hope that by practicing this, it's not gonna make my skills worse as Jinx and Nocturne. It probably will. It's been a while since I played them. So, why would people pick why would people pick Sivir over Yunara? And why is Yunara considered like a weak champ right now? I guess if she's considered to be weak, then Sivir is also kind of weak too, right? Unless I'm somehow fundamentally misunderstanding how they play. Because to me they feel like the same champ, just that Sivir is a bit more defensive and Yunara is a lot more like offense based. Yunara just get jumped and CC'd to death in pro. The same thing's gonna happen to Sivir though. You have one spell shield, but that's pretty much it. If you get jumped, it's still kinda over, right? Better wave clear. The only plus side is you don't have to manage the 8 stacks. But other than that, it just feels like Yunara is better. Maybe, we'll see. I'll play a few more games of her to try out. I still think I like Jinx more. Jinx and Ash. A lot more brain dead to play. But these are all like the same thing, right? You get jumped, you're just dead. So you need to be in a position where you will never get jumped, which is kind of difficult depending on the lineup. Here's why I just fucking ban Nocturne over and over again. But if there's like a Rengar or a Kha'Zix, is also worse. But I think those are more rare, since Nocturne's like basically recommended as one of the first jungle champs you learn, along with Amumu and Diana, I think, or Warwick. I'm not that scared of Warwick. It's Warwick, if he jumps on you, he's occupied. And maybe your team can help. But if Nocturne jumps on you, chances are you're just fucking dead.
The time has come to prune the tree.
Sivir will be further away than a Yunara would. Guess her range is further than... If you find good angles with Yunara, it's so much fun, yeah. It's the same thing, right? Sivir's pretty much the same thing. You also need to find good angles with him. Oh dear. I also want to learn Brand. But not too sure about Brand ADC. I think Brand support is a lot better than Brand ADC. But Brand is just annoying. He's an annoying piece of shit to deal with, regardless of what role he's in. Is all champs finding angles? Yep. If your positioning is ass, then you die. If your positioning is not ass, then you kill everyone. Or if they get their angle to jump on you, then you die as well. What does Quinn do again? Quinn is a gap closer as well. Quinn runs pretty fast. I don't even know what I'm looking at. So just gotta watch out for Nafiri and Ari. Ezreal can be kind of aggressive as well. We can TP. I don't know what this guy does again. Don't remember. This bird dude, another bird dude. He's not the bird, but the bird follows him. Our lineup's pretty tanky. Their lineup's not that tanky, but they kinda hurt. Hello, yo, what is up? They are kinda painful to deal with. But we'll see what we can do. The only CC, I don't know if Quinn has any CC, but I think the only CC is the Charm, right? I mean the Charm and like Graves W. When she flies around the map at high speed and jumps on you, has a skill shot blind. That's pretty much the only thing I know. I don't know what else she does. I don't know she blinded as well. Don't get seen by her. That's probably the best way to approach this. Don't be seen. Let her jump other people first. And hope for the best. Going both. Nafiri as well. Hopefully they all jump on other people first.
Summoner's Rift.
Stay near support all game? That's pretty much League of Legends in general.
Time is best measured between meals.
ADC is just one of those roles, right? You can never do shit alone.
To feel the sun's warmth, the sweet smell. How curious. I cannot understand your motivation.
Ow, my butthole. My last hits.
Balance is a calm. The roiling skies before a storm.
Dude. Like a dog. Like a dog.
The people of this world owe your great
First blood.
Like a dog. What is happening to my last hits?
I have fulfilled my destiny and been freed from the shackles of fate.
Ooh, that was close.
An enemy has been slain.
Weakness shall be proved.
Why did I not add E?
Something sinister stirs. Each step since leaving the temple has been like moving through life as a stranger.
Ow,
At least this is a
my butthole.
relatively
I want to try Yuntal this game.
sorrow, hatred, longing, hope, all shaped in my life.
Yes.
An ally has been slain.
I could go for Yuntal, I think. It's pretty close. That was close.
Cleanse all discord.
Enemy has been slain.
The Kunku are paralyzed by indecision once more.
No.
A fate that I have not earned is one I cannot accept.
It's time. He also gives attack speed. No. Only move speed. It's like a Kaiser. He was the one that gives everything, pretty much. Call first recall. Do I want to?
It's arrogant to believe
Good news. Had my eyes lasered on Friday. Had my first check already covered 90%. That is pretty good. Don't gotta wear glasses anymore. Feels good, man. Did it? How much did it suck on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm guessing the procedure itself doesn't suck, but the anxiety leading up to it kind of sucks, right?
the eye sees, the fist crushes. Just for you.
Ally has been slain.
Sever weakness. Right on my my time in exile was my only reprieve.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Much has changed, and I do not understand why. Not truly.
Look, you think you will get the CS throwing abilities won't hurt? Yeah. Luckily I'm so high by no anxiety, you get muscle relaxer anxiety. Ah. Free drugs, feels good, man. How'd that ever hit me? If he hits his hook,
Shadows.
I'ma just fucking Alt and W into everything.
An ally has been slain.
Aim be true.
I also kind of want a base. Oh, the charm. Oh, why did I flash? I just pressed the wrong button. Jesus Christ, though. How many people? 4 people here. My boots. 750 for it? I don't want boots.
Patience.
That being said, it kind of sucked was hard staying calm, but I managed. Only thing that really sucked was yeah, yeah, I can imagine. That's why there's some people who do individual eyes, right? They can't pay for the full double eye surgery and then they get one done first.
With every moment that passes, I am further from the place I once called home.
Shit's crazy though, the cost.
Shut down.
What? What you call me? I can't buy it yet.
So little.
Level 9. That won't work for me. I work at a garage. Dirty air can shower. Can't shower the first 3 days. Damn.
An enemy has been slain.
Of power, a curse that is
But yeah, good to just get shit done, right? Imagine the anxiety that you develop from having to do it twice. It's like going to the dentist twice, never feels good.
when the eye is behind
What is happening everywhere?
all the harder.
Ow.
At twilight, no answers can satisfy my curiosity. What could have been?
That was dangerous. I did not want to ult there because I don't think I can kill him. What?
Time is best met between meals.
It's back! What is you doing? I'm trying Omnifems again. I liked it last time. This is a cakewalk compared to this. Yeah, cause it's your eyes, bro.
With all
Your more fucking eyes, bro. Oh, who could have seen this coming, huh? Oh, wow. No way you die. Oh, that's crazy.
balance
I'm so surprised. Whoa. That's crazy. How did I land that shit? Ah, do I greed for this? Yes. Yes, I do. Holy damage! My HP. Died electrocute, bro. Jesus. Friend hunter. Perfect base.
I had believed my sacrifice
I don't even know. I just wanted to back.
was that a
And he stayed for some reason at 1 HP. I still don't know all the timings and shit. Like when I should base, when I should not. I'm just basing whenever I have money for items. Or if I'm low.
clear mind, decisive strike? I have fulfilled my destiny and been freed from the shackles of fate.
I also didn't want to out there because I don't think that would have been a kill.
To feel the sun's warmth, the sweet smell of freedom.
come on. I was Wing him, man. That was... And why everyone here again? Jesus. Oh man, if that W got off.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about it.
Myth is destroyed as conflict is collapsed.
I completely forgot about it.
People have seen. Most important.
It's just like Kaiser. Whenever I'm playing Kaiser, I also forgot about the move speed boost.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Damn.
Sorrow, hatred, longing, hope, all shaping my attitude. A fate that I have not learned is one I cannot accept.
I should not stay bot, but... Well, now I can go mid because my mid is dead.
Ally has been slain.
I must seek the aspect of Twilight. She contains the knowledge to imprison the flaws
Well, maybe that's a bad idea. So why the fuck is everyone here?
Your turret has been destroyed.
unfettered resolve. Receive your unyielding.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm big chillin'. I just want to farm.
Foul swarm.
Being chillin' is not chillable. Yo! Yo! Well, fuck that then.
On my own.
Now they're dead. Movement speed is the strongest stat in the game, I know.
One come may hide out.
But sometimes brain no work. Well damn.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't care, right? I should not care, right?
At least this is a comparatively peaceful time.
That's a bait and a half.
It seems my time in exile was my only reprieve from endless turmoil.
Better finish it fast!
Shadows twist and turn, revealing glimpses of what is long since gone.
Get him! That guy's fine.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm surprised that the Fury did not jump me. Of all people, he jumped the Graves.
The Kinku are paralyzed by indecision once more.
Rampage.
Huge.
With every
Oh.
moment that passes, I am
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't jump me. He saw me, but I was in the brush the whole time though. Well, maybe I should have waited. So close. I'll wait. Is he dead?
much
Ally has been slain.
and I do not understand why.
Dude, just go back, please. Please, what is with people and not wanting to go back at 1 HP? Why?
I recognize so little.
No understand. Huh. What the hell do you want? I did not need to flash there, but you know, did not need to.
I've heard you have no regrets.
Dog.
At twilight, the moon plays tricks on my eyes.
195 in 22 minutes. I don't even know if that's good. That's the thing. I'm clicking creeps.
Satisfy my curiosity.
That's like,
What would have
oh, they're so dead.
been?
Oh, they're so dead. Why are they even pushing mid though? No good idea. No good.
Eye is blinded and the heart fails.
Bad idea when everybody up. Plus I've been playing ADC for like pretty much since the start, I guess. Well, not necessarily since the start. I learned mid since the start. But CS is always CS, right? It's always important to be clicking creeps. You want to be clicking creeps regardless of what's happening on the map. And I think they're probably gonna kill, but they might be in trouble. Yep. Y'all better fucking run. Y'all, not bad. Not bad. Actually, insane. How did he survive this long? That's crazy. That is actually insane what happened. What? Oh, Dragon is up.
There will be time enough for
Well,
conflicts later.
alright.
I yearn
Team is back.
and some tea.
Also, I still haven't changed my ward. It's time to murder. It's time to back. It's time to back. I know I pressed out, but that's a no-no. Never mind. I thought that would have been a lot worse than it did. What the fuck is the fucking bullshit? Dude, Omnivamps was the right call, for sure. Holy shit, look at my lifesteal.
Shut down.
Level of farming is around my level. I'm Emerald Diamond. I'm Gold. Gold 4. But I haven't been playing ranks. Because I'm trying to learn new champs, or at least like trying to see if I vibe with anyone else. So I've mostly been playing Jang. You want to fuck? You want to some fucking? Oh, do some fucking? Some fucking.
You should have considered your
You want to jump me? Do I look delicious? Oh, no, that was a joke. 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 But at least they're killing everyone. Well, the theory was greed. Full on greed. Well, that's Ezreal. That Graves reminds me of my Graves. Can't do shit. I don't know what it is, but you got some metallic noise coming from your stream. I think it's my brother vacuuming outside. Or something like that. Or it might be my mic, I don't know. Does it only happen when I'm talking? Or is it like...
balance is a calm. The roiling skies before a storm.
all over? I am running. I am running. Yeah, if it's gone, that's definitely the vacuum. He just gave up on life. Whoa, Jesus Christ, what is this? Don't tell you, what the fuck? Bro! There's a fighter jet! What the hell? What even the fuck? I'm going back first, my item is out.
Shadows twist and turn.
could buy BTs, I could buy Shield Bowl. I think I'm gonna go with BTs. 60 farm at 10 is silver, 70 is gold, plat, and above is 80. My butthole! Mine asshole! I'm just mainly trying to learn new champs because I feel like the ones that I'm playing do the same shit. So even if there's like a game that I shouldn't pick those specific champs, I don't have anyone else to play. So like I'm playing Jinx and Ashe mostly. And they kind of feel like the exact same champ. It's just that Jinx is a lot stronger early.
Much has changed, and I do not understand why. Not truly.
That's fine. Get my BTs. I tried playing Varus as well. I'm still... Varus is completely different. Poke Varus just feels like I need to get used to the skill shotting. But bro just melted. You wanna jump me now? You in the wrong neighborhood. Okay, chill. Okay, chill. Quinny boy is here. He's flying at top speed. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Wait for my ult. Wait for the Z's. Cool, very nice. We just do this. I think we should. They don't want to though. Uh-oh. The Ferrari's coming! Run! Dude, I don't know what the hell my brother's doing, but it is loud. It is so loud outside. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I contributed. Item's not out yet, but what's up, homies? Is we being chillin' or is we not? There are no other places to push besides the... Oh, fuck it, right? End. That was kind of easy. You're doing very good on Yunara. I like this champ. I need a game where the lane sucks to understand. Not necessarily where the lane sucks, but more like against mages, which is gonna result in the lane sucking. But you know, I think that's probably the best way to learn. Cause Ezreal Ahri, like the Ahri, like to be honest, Ahri didn't do shit the entire lane. She couldn't hit any skills. Then again, my Thresh also couldn't hit any skills, but as long as it's peaceful farming, it's just relatively nice. So yeah, Brand was a mega feat machine this game. Died 17 times, Jesus Christ. More than the entire rest of the team combined, almost. Almost. But yeah, if you get to hit as a Yunara, game is good. She does a hell of a lot more damage than like a Jinx or an Ashe, for sure. You can fight relatively early. You don't have to rely on someone dying first. So that's where Jinx's power comes from. Whereas Ashe is just, the later you go, the better she gets. But early on, she kind of just tickles people, doesn't really do much damage. Sound like shoving a table? It is. It's a heavy ass wooden table. Cho'Gath's ult is chomp. 2 damage to champs and even more to minions monsters based on his bonus health. Jesus. Well, no wonder there was a pro game yesterday, right? Where I think someone picked Cho'Gath, I forgot which team. And initially they said it wasn't that good of a pick, but he just couldn't die the entire game. Use your E more, yeah. Xerath Lux kinda combo. I would not mind it. Just to learn, you know? Just to learn. Xerath is bad. I don't think Mel does anything against this champ. So that's fine. So far the only... I hate Brand. I hate support Brand. That's like the most annoying champ to play against in bot lane. Cause he just does so much damage. Insane. And he just like... He could just guarantee his ADC's farm just by spamming his spells. And emptying his mana pool, then porting back to base, you're already like low as shit. So... He just has to do this over and over again. And you can't really play the game properly. Ziggs isn't even that bad. Ziggs... I've seen people say Ziggs is hard to lane against. I think Ziggs is very dodgeable, his spells. But Brand is just not. Brand is fucked. Then the second place has gotta be Seraphine. Seraphine's... Fuck Seraphine. If I wasn't worried about Nocturne, I'll ban Seraphine every freaking game. Mel is strong if you let her get ahead. But she's relatively weak if she goes even. Like if there's... Most of the Mels I've seen are played mid. And if they own, right, you're fucked. You just can't play the game. You have to all in her, and that's just impossible to kill a Mel when she has spell, like the spell reflecting. So most of the Mels I've seen are mid. Bottom side Mels, I don't mind that much. Yeah. Bran, Ziggs will outskill any ADC and one-shot them. I haven't seen that yet. I know he does a lot of damage, but I haven't seen like a proper a proper good Ziggs, I guess. Well, I don't have any of these, I think. I do have you. Sure. Well, no, I gotta wait. Maybe there's a champ that I want to play. That is it for games for now, though. I am gonna hop into diving in to the whole match fixing thing that's happening. Give me a sec, though. All of a sudden, my friend's like, "Want to go out?" Let me ask for sure first. But I am definitely gonna be doing this thing first because I do have time. And Brand gets his strength from his passive. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, like, you buy fucking that blue tier item and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Also, right? I think you're better off going the DPS first instead of the poke. I should learn that sometime. Probably the next time I stream, I'll give it a shot. But for the time being, I am going to be doing. Let me see if I can dig out the tweet. This has like nearly an hour. It's fine. So this is something different because it's not actually. I mean, you can consider it to be like a React content, but at the same time, I have done a little bit of research, and this is just a random post that I came across. We've checked this out previously, but this is like a once a promising LDL talent and math prodigy, Xiaoyao made millions match fixing until he was banned. He now delivers food to survive. A recent profile by Insight has gone viral in the Chinese gaming community. So Xiaoyao is once the highest ranked student at math in his province. Reached number 6 in Korean server 2019. After being scouted by big orcs, he dropped out of school and joined an academy team in Shanghai. His family stopped supporting him financially, so he had to cover his living expenses and diabetes treatment on a low salary, which is kind of sad. I don't really know how much diabetes treatment is in China, nor do I really understand the whole healthcare system there. Maybe they get it, maybe the government helps. Because over here, I think we do have government aid when it comes to diabetes treatment costs in Malaysia. Let me check it out real quick. So yeah, this is what we have over here. The cost of diabetes treatment in Malaysia varies dramatically based on whether you use public government clinics or private healthcare, which that is the same across like every illness, every disease that you have. If you go to a government hospital, then of course it's going to be cheaper. The medication is also going to be cheaper. So public healthcare offers heavily subsidized care where consultations cost as low as RM1 to RM5. So that's usually it's RM5, so like $1 plus. While private clinic or hospital management ranges from 50 ringgit to 250 per routine visit. That is only for the consultations, not for the medication. Medication costs extra. And monthly medication supplies run from 30 to 1,000. Yeah. So at the very least, right, government helps with these things. I don't know if it's the same in China, so yeah, I don't think it is. Like, if it's low salary and they gotta worry about that, then it kind of sucks, right? Managers underpaid and mistreated young players and used this to introduce them to match fixing opportunities, with the whole team and coaches participating. That is very similar to what happens in Dota as well. So I'll have a couple of examples later on talking about the Dota match fixing scandals. Managers drew players into nightlife and gambling, worsening their financial situations and making it easier to pressure them into match fixing. So Yeah, I mean, bad orgs, bad managers, these kinds of things just happen. It's the they call it like a, in Chinese we have a term for it, and it roughly translates to a black business, or like black corporations, because they just do shady shit. They're just known for doing shady shit, and it's not surprising that it happens a lot in China as well, because like there's so many people in China, right? Over 2 to 3 years, Xiao Yao made about 4 million RMB, which is 600k USD, without being caught. Not surprising at all, because in Dota, I think these bets also pay out a metric fuck ton. And of course, like when you're doing it, you're never expecting to be caught, right? So just keep doing it, I guess. Switched to Wild Rift and reached #1 in Chinese server within a month. Continued to Matchfix, but was reported a month later and received a permaban. So I don't know if he caught wind that he was in trouble with League, but then again, you're just switching to the same, like you're still remaining within like the stratosphere of the same companies. So if Riot's already sus of you, then you're playing Wild Rift. It's not like it's gonna change much, right? I don't know the whole thing with this. After returning home, he started elo boosting, but lent millions to an acquaintance who gambled away his money. Now that is just stupid. That is straight up dumb. You know? He started elo boosting. Yeah, this happens in Dota as well. We have a lot of Russians just boosting accounts and selling it for money, and they make a decent amount doing it. Cause, you know, sometimes they're streamers themselves, they stream it, they stream the whole process, and they make money from streaming, and they make money from doing this as well. So, but lending millions to an acquaintance, don't. Why would you lend them millions? Thousands is fine, I can understand it, but you know, millions? Lending them your life savings? For what reason? It's not like it's a business expense, it's not like it's a investment, you're just doing stupid shit. He lost his pro career, savings, health, and closest personal relationships. He now delivers food to survive and refuses to facilitate match fixing for others. I mean, at the very least, right? He learned that what he did was wrong. And food delivery, I think that's like one of the most common jobs in China. If you've ever seen Chinese food delivery people, you just see like their yellow uniforms. They're just like driving their bikes all over, and you see legions upon legions of them too. This is insane, especially in a city like Shanghai, which is pretty big. So, like at the very least, he refuses to endorse it. But this is what I'm talking about, right? I've mentioned this in the Faker meeting his like 13-year-old fan video or something, where that fan eventually became the Kisante that Showmaker ranted about. I've mentioned that, like, if you want to become a pro player, that's fine, but if you don't have a backup plan, it fucking sucks. Like, what can you do after that? And because he dropped out of school, he just doesn't have a backup plan anymore. There's nothing he can do. He could, theoretically, he could just go back to school. I don't know if it's, I don't know if that's a viable thing in China, but like, just go back to school, get your degree, and like seek a better job. But at the same time, he doesn't really have anyone financially supporting him, so that sucks, right? You get what you paid for, and what you paid for is gambling. So this is just ass. Like, it feels bad for him, and there's actually a very similar case to this guy, where it's not necessarily the org that coerced him into these things. It's just him. And we'll get into him later on. We'll get into his story later on. But give me a sec. Okay, should be good. So this is one of the cases, right? It is literally the first case of match fixing that I am aware of when it comes to League of Legends. But I have had someone in my Discord tell me that there's been bigger scandals, and this is one of the biggest ones. So let's check this out. It is a post on Reddit. VCS announcement, and as far as I'm aware, this is the Vietnamese league. 32 individuals across all 8 teams suspended from all activities within Riot Games esports to serve for further investigation. Playoffs continue to be delayed until further notice. An entire league of people got banned for match fixing. Isn't that insane? Granted, this has happened in Dota as well. And we'll get into that later on. So every single player and coach, manager, not every single one, but most of them. During the suspension of competition, these individuals will not be able to participate in any Riot Games esports activities, including official tournaments. So this is the same. It is mostly PGL running Valve tournaments nowadays, so anything that you get banned, if you get banned from participation by PGL, that essentially means you are banned from TI. So you're just not allowed to compete anymore. And that has recently happened to one of the players that we'll check out later on. VCS will likely never recover. Shit sucks. Yeah. Team and player statements. Team Wales have terminated contracts with the suspended players effective immediately. B&J later posted on his personal account explaining that it was his request to the org so he can have more time to gather evidence to prove he's clean. Glory has also made essentially the same statement. Cerberus Esports insist that their players are in the clear. All 4 suspended individuals are willing to work with the organizers to prove that they are not guilty. Rainbow Warriors, MGM Blue Esports, and Viking Esports confirmed the investigation results. The players will stop competing. So at the very least, there's some orgs that are pretty honest about things. I don't know what happened to some of these players that say they're innocent, but it's not looking good, right? GAM Esports released CEO statements assure fans to await for final investigation results. GAM Levy tweet, fuck. SOFM on personal account, have to take matters into my own hands again. Viking Esports commented, is our co-owner's hands and backbone in good shape nowadays? Yankos, honorary Vietnamese citizen, due to famously shitting the bed against VCS teams on multiple occasions. At least we know LEC teams aren't shit on purpose. Our top priority is to resume the VCS playoffs. So let me check out if VCS ever recovered. Let me see. VCS League. What year was this? This was 2 years ago. So they kinda came back. There's a VCS summer. So yeah, they kinda came back. It's pretty nice. I don't know how much money this is. 9,000 USD. Not much. So, you know, it is what it is. So at the very least, a lot of them recovered. It's mostly just the players, right? So let's have a look at B&J and Glory. His name cannot be searched, bro. Fucking A. But B&J, he's retired. So turns out he's not innocent. But it's a 36-month suspension. He has like 3 years or so before he can come back, provided orgs still want him, which after these kinds of scandals, I don't think they'll ever like trust, like full trust in him again. So retired. Yep. Well, you can't say they don't deserve it. If they're innocent, then feels bad, man. But at the same time, if they did it, then you get what you fucking deserve. So these are the two biggest incidents. If there's any more incidents that you guys know of, feel free to let me know, because I'm not trying to like fucking shame people or anything like that, but I just am interested in knowing. Because in Dota, there are quite a number of these cases. With the latest one being... Let me see if I can find it. There's actually people on the subreddit that posted these things. Before that even, there's another one. So I'm sure some of you who have watched EWC, you would have heard of something about the Dota community coming out, and that's Dark Mago and Vintage suspended from EWC. They are South American teams. So there's a trend here. He played pretty sus, and his team was like really trying to carry, but they got banned and he got banned. So I don't know if the ban extends to PGL. So I don't necessarily know if he is banned from competing at TI. Let me check real quick. So he's definitely not with the team anymore. Yep, he left. But he's one of the most known South American players. And unfortunately, he's gone. And this thing happened. So if you guys have watched EWC and you heard any news about the Dota side of things, this is probably the one thing you would have heard of. Unfortunate, but you would expect this to be the most recent incident. But no. We have more shit. This is like freshly baked bread that just came out of the oven yesterday, bros. Tai Long, a 17-year-old prodigy who was a part of LGD Gaming. LGD was beforehand a Chinese team and a Chinese org, but they switched to South America, I think for financial purposes. So LGD Gaming was informed of competitive integrity concerns involving Tai Long, a player in our Dota 2 division. Upon learning of his information, the club immediately launched an internal investigation and proactively reported the details and findings available at the time to the tournament organizers. Since then, LGD has continued to cooperate fully with the organizers in their follow-up investigations and communications, providing all required information. Following the investigation and review process, the tournament organizers have reached a decision. Tai Long is banned from competing at TI 2026, and PGL has issued a lifetime ban against Tai Long for all PGL events. This dude is 17 years old, and he's a prodigy. He was hailed as like one of the upcoming players that will probably set the scene on fire for the foreseeable future. 17 years old Peruvian. And he threw his entire career away. Match fixing. Isn't that just fucking sad? And here's a clip of it. Apparently, I haven't seen this yet, so take this with a grain of salt, because we don't know how real this is. Also, I'm taking this with a grain of salt because I can only see grains of pixels on my screen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Like this immediately is already sus. You see big AoE is from enemy. So you see big AoE, right? You walk back or you walk out of AoE. But no. Let me stay inside. Let me tank everything. So, you know, I don't think we need too much evidence. I think this first clip already is pretty sus. So, I don't know how betting works. I don't know if it's like betting against your team or just like betting on how many kills you're gonna get or how many times you're gonna feed. Maybe there's like sports betting where it's like oddly specific numbers and shit like that, so it could be anything. And for those of you who are familiar, let me know. I don't condone gambling, so yeah. So he sees people coming. So this is, yeah, it is what it is, right? So these are the more recent ones. These are the more let's just say not necessarily incidents that people are gonna remember, but it is definitely something that recently just happened. So I don't think you can ever talk about match fixing without ever mentioning the literal first incident of match fixing that has ever been caught in Dota. So let me dig it out. So I was watching whenever these things happened, 2013. I started playing Dota 2 at around 2011, like the end of 2011. And I started watching at around TI 3 or so. So I wasn't necessarily watching this incident, but you were aware of it. It was so big at the time. So June 14, 2013, Solo, a respected Russian 2 pro, deliberately sabotaged his own team Rock's Kiss in a meaningless Star Ladder game. His motive? A meager betting payout of exactly $322. Back then, I don't think esports was that big yet. Granted, Valve was probably responsible for injecting an enormous amount of money into esports, right? So they were the first to like invest in $1 million plus or something. 1.6 million. I think the first TI was $1 million prize pool, but eventually throughout the years they'll put 1.6 million minimum. And what came after was like the battle pass, and people buying the battle pass would send 25% of the cost of the battle pass into the prize pool. What Solo didn't know was that his act would become one of esports' most enduring means, as the 3 digits became a universal shorthand for corruption. So whenever someone does a really sus play, you would see the entire Twitch chat being spammed with 322. That's just Dota. So this is literally the first incident of match fixing that was ever reported in Dota. Granted, Solo didn't get into trouble. In fact, Solo is still, I think still, I forgot if he's still coaching somewhere. But he has had a really long career in Dota 2 esports. Even to the point where he just recently left the team, so I don't think he's active anymore. Yandex was pretty good, 9pandas was pretty good. So he wasn't relegated into unimportant teams. He was still very relevant. So yeah, thankfully for him, he was the first incident, so he got like a slap on the wrist, and that's pretty much his entire punishment. What came after though? Not so much, because all the other cases following this, they got permabanned from TI and their career is essentially over. And let's see what other incidents are there. So I mentioned this one, right? This guy, he kind of reminds me of a certain case that we had a couple of years back, and that was the Taiga 322 case. So what happened was, Taiga is a part, or was a part of the next iteration of OG. So if y'all have watched my League reaction documentaries, y'all would know that I reference OG a lot because they're my favorite team and they're like back-to-back TI winners in the peak of Dota popularity, I would say. And after that, that team retired, like that roster retired, but they hired like they sought after next generation talent, and he was one of them. He was one of them. And that generation of OG, I don't know if I can find a roster for it. Let me see. It was like a few years ago. This is already the Pinoy team. These are active teams. I can't find the there's no old. Oh, there is. But these are just staff. I can't find the teams. Maybe I can find TI teams. ATF. So it's 2022. TI 2022. Brother. So OG. Yep, this was the team, alright. This was the next iteration of OG, where they were all super young, super talented prodigies. And Taiga was one of them. Eventually, I think most of these players moved on to do bigger and better things. Except this guy. But yeah. So what happened to Taiga was... gambling, addiction, and match fixing. In November 2023, after leaving OG, Taiga spoke about his struggles with gambling addiction, his need for a break from the esports scene, and this leading to his departure from OG. March 2024, the reporter interviewed OG co-owner Seb, where they spoke about Taiga's gambling addiction and rumors about him match fixing. Seb stated that they were made aware of Taiga's issues, they suspended Taiga internally, conducted a private investigation, and spoke with multiple parties including Valve. Their investigations concluded that there was insufficient evidence that Taiga had committed any offense within Dota 2, and the team was given green light for Taiga to return. However, the overall set of events had damaged the team's mentality, and Taiga himself was struggling to cope. So the team chose to put him on the inactive list. But just a week over Seb's interview, Morph released a new video reporting contradictory evidence sent by banned player Sensibility. Sensibility alleged that he and Taiga were accomplices during his time at OG, with Taiga initially providing inside information, before moving on to spot fixing within matches, such as fixing First Blood. Taiga claimed that Sensibility attempted to blackmail him, which eventually led to him no longer cooperating. However, Sensibility claimed that Taiga later went back to match fixing with a different go-between, which was why he chose to expose him. Morph also stated that OG were unaware of this evidence at their time of investigation. Essentially what happened was they kicked him, and initially they thought he wasn't match fixing, but they found evidence to prove otherwise, and he's banned. What's funny is he did release a statement, and I'm not gonna read all of it, but what it all shortens to, what it all summarizes, is that he never purposely lost any game, nor placed any bets against himself. He did admit to sharing confidential information about strategy and scrims, and streaming his matches for Sensibility. He denied being the accomplice, stating he was a victim under immense duress, and stated that Morph's video took much out of context. He apologized to OG and his former teammates, and that his professional career was probably over, that he would accept whatever punishment. Yada yada yada. So he developed a gambling addiction. And he said that he was apologetic about it, that he was gonna go to rehab to fix it. But his streams nowadays, he streams on Kick. And I think that already tells you what you need to know about that. Guess what he streams nowadays? He streams gambling. I don't think I want to put a footage of that though. I don't really want to fucking... I hate gambling, so I don't think I'm gonna put footage of gambling into this. Yeah. This was Taiga. And it reminds me of this guy, because, you know, it's kind of the same way. It's just that for whatever reason, it feels like Taiga got somewhat rewarded for it instead of being punished. Granted, he pretty much threw his pro career away. Like he's not allowed to participate in TI anymore. He's not allowed to participate in a lot of tournaments anymore. And likely, if he does, he's not gonna get any orgs that are gonna trust him fully ever again. So he retired. But then he went to Kick and stream gambling. So what's that gonna do? Granted, he doesn't have viewers. His Dota streamers in general, I would say, compared to League, we just don't really get much viewers. The maximum amount of viewers that we usually get, like, you look at this guy, he's not super known per se, but you know, Lizard's one of the analysts for events, and we don't really get, like, even co-streamers, right? Co-streamers like Gork, typically what we would get is like maybe 10,000 viewers or so. You can't compare to Casual, of course. Casual is like, fucking, whenever T1 plays, he just gets a surge of money. Like 100,000+ people watching him. And whenever T1's not playing, then you can probably slice that viewership in half. So these are... That's the Taiga incident. But let's talk about one that hits closer to home. One team that I don't know if I can fully find the information regarding it though. There's a lot of shit happening. There was a lot of shit happening with this team. So Arrow Gaming was a Malaysian organization that had an entire roster of like really promising players, right? These guys are just like I think after Mushi and Orange Esports and then Titan, it was just never the same. But these guys came up and they were performing super well internationally. And this guy, DDZ in particular, he was like hailed as one of the best up-and-coming mid players in the entire scene. So what happened was, Malaysian Dota 2 organization Arrow Gaming was permanently banned and disbanded after its roster was found guilty of match fixing. Players like DDZ and Lance received lifetime bans from major tournaments and sponsored events. Players intentionally threw matches and manipulated game outcomes, so that's like match fixing in general, right? Then there's a whole thing where they were... So there was a lot of people involved in this. I think the entire org was kind of involved in this. Their managers, their coaches, their girlfriends were involved in this. And what happened was people found that the players' girlfriends were betting items and then betting items against them in matches. So they won big. And they forged fake evidence to try to prove themselves otherwise and try to prove their innocence, but people just found a lot of loopholes regarding whatever it is they try to present, I guess. So this is ass. Tiffany Oling Lim. Back in the day, she was a pretty prominent figure in the Southeast Asian Dota scene. And she has an entire fucking it's baby Oling, so she has an entire thread with all the freaking evidence. So it was embarrassing, dude. Back then, just watching these players like dig themselves deeper and deeper and deeper, cause they were like, it just wasn't fun to watch. It felt embarrassing. And I think since then, Dota in Malaysia just wasn't the same anymore. Of course, we still have star players and all that. We still have players being going to China. We even now, like this TI, we have a couple of Malaysian players who are in Extreme Gaming. So besides that, really, there's really no one else in Malaysia, I feel, which is unfortunate. But since then, I think ever since Mushi retired from active gaming, the Malaysian scene hasn't been the same anymore. So this is sad, and this one hits close to home, cause like these guys were supposed to be the next generation of Malaysian Dota, right? But they fucked themselves in the ass, and it sucks. But this wasn't the biggest. I don't think any of the incidents that I mentioned were relatively impactful in comparison to the whole China scene getting banned. Why did I Google this? Knights. I'll have to look at the... Yep, here it is. Almost the entire scene, tier 2 in Dota, got banned. 46 Dota 2 pros. Y'all wanna look at this VCS 32 individuals? We got 46 motherfuckers banned. 21 players receive lifetime bans from all Valve events. Isn't that this is fucking holy shit? Almost. Don't put the copyrighted music, please. Yeah. Okay, it should be fine. So 21 players. The banned players include a number of notable pros and Division 2 players. In this team, players from Knights especially stood out after the multitude of allegations hit the team. Knights has been under fire for multiple suspicious activities throughout the CNDPC and Lima Major. eHome was also tied to Knights as people suspected them to conspire match fixing together. Flyby is among the lifetime banned players. He is one of the most decorated players on the list, having played at TI 9 with Royal Never Give Up. Lin is also a TI player. He played with LGD during TI 4 and plays top 6. Among the list are also popular Malaysian players Alacrity and Felix Xiaopa. Alacrity started his career as a popular pop star and played among notable organizations such as GeekFam and Galaxy Racer SEA. Felix Xiaopa, on the other hand, is a renowned support who has played alongside CN Stars in Royal Never Give Up. Youngest player on this list, turned 21 years old. He's a Malaysian carrier that last played for eHome. So, yeah, Malaysian players like hopping to China, because there is no future for Dota esports over here in Malaysia. Singapore is the same. Singapore, at the very least, I think they speak English better than us. So Singaporean players have the option to go to European teams if they feel they get a good offer for it. But a lot of them also end up going to China as well. But I think Singaporeans, there's a lot less pro players coming from Singapore because it's just lifestyle there, just you can't sustain. It's so expensive. And then I think you know, Asian parents in general, right? They're just not into the whole like, why you play computer so much? And then they don't get that it's a career option. It's not like China and Korea. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. So these are all the players that got banned. More players are temporarily banned, but there's a lot, like, there's just this whole incident resulted in, Jesus Christ, the babies. Baby's going ham outside. It's not my baby, it's my brother's baby, but yeah. So this whole incident resulted in the entire collapse of the tier 2 Chinese division, and I don't think China Dota recovered from this ever. Like, let's look at the teams that are invited to TI. TI's in Shanghai, by the way. So the only Chinese teams that I can think of, Extreme Gaming, where these are all old heads. These are all, Ame is like the uncrowned king when it comes to Chinese Dota. And these are all old players with two very, very decorated Malaysian players as well. LGD is not Chinese anymore. There was another one, Vici Gaming. So these are all old heads as well. These are all probably players that have retired once already and they just came back. So, and this as well. The 3 of these guys I recognize, but like we're just not getting an influx of new players or new prodigies when it comes to Dota in many countries besides Russia, because Russia is like the premier place to be if you want to be a Dota 2 pro. So the entire Chinese league collapsed after this, and the only players that remain are the old heads. So this is definitely the most impactful match fixing incident that has ever happened in Dota. Even this TI, right? I don't think that if Ame manages to win somehow, I don't necessarily think it's gonna revive the scene in any way. That's just how it is. I think it's a little too late for that. And I think a lot more Chinese people are inclined to, if you want to go pro in a game, just go pro in League of Legends, right? You have academy teams, you have like so much support. Granted, maybe some of those orgs can be corrupt and they're trying to get out of paying you as much as possible. We've seen this with Khan having his salary reduced to about, not even reduced by 10%, reduced to 10% of what his original pay was. So that was insane. And yeah, so this is just like a brief history of what has happened in the Dota 2 scene when it comes to match fixing. And if there's any more incidents in League that I should be aware of that is like super relevant and super impactful over the years, maybe it fucked up the scene for quite a while after that, let me know, because I am not aware. These are the only two, this and the VCS things are the only two incidents that I know. So, you know, let me know if you guys are aware of any other match fixing incidents or scandals that have happened, or any other drama that's happened in general. Let me know. So that would be it for me though. I am gonna go, and I will see you guys when I see you. Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. The next time I stream will probably be on Wednesday, where we try to watch the other Reckless documentary. Cause we watched part, like, it's not even a part 1, right? I watched this and it was 9 years ago. And I don't even know if it covered half of his career. So next one we watch is probably gonna be this. So it's 3 years ago. I think right around the time where he joined Lost Retones. I'm not sure, but we'll check this one out on Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out.